Up next, the Saints come marching into Philly. It's Week 11 in the National Football League, with the Eagles looking for win number 19 in the series. All the action is headed your way on EA Sports.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. As CD, you look at the Saints. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And we get a look at Jameis Winston, ready to lead this New Orleans offense for the first time in his 7th season in the NFL and his 2nd with the Saints. Jameis now on first down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And here come the Eagles on offense, and it's Jalen Hurts at the controls in his 2nd season now out of Oklahoma. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Sanders. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got to be saying, boy, thanks for this field position.
Yeah, remember their last drive in which they scored a touchdown. That one also began in excellent field position, so let's see if they can capitalize a 2nd time.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
14 yards is the pickup, 1st down, New Orleans. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Catch number 44 him on the year. It's a 1st down. They run for the first time with Divine Azigbo. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So,
and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jameis Winston taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches will...
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Taken down at the 15-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And it's intercepted.
It's the former Eagle, Malcolm Jenkins.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Following the interception, Winston.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Let's go! Come on!
Winston now to throw on first down.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's second down.
They'll throw again. Winston.
And they'll go back to Smith. This time it's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Jameis to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
That's the end of the first quarter.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down here at the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Again, Kamara.
And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. Winston. And this is incomplete. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Here's Winston. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
On the return, Boston Scott. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go, baby.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not in.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Here we go.
Well, when it comes to throwing the deep ball, no one has ever questioned the arm strength of Jameis Winston. And this is a beautiful throw right here.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Winston. He gets it complete to Harris. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw, Winston. And Winston lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On 1st down, Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop. From the 41, Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Chris Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though, man. That's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Winston. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. A give. This is Kamara. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Now Winston. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And here's Scott to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
All right, Brandon.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out.
And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to it.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down, Hurts being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Trying to go back to Watkins, but it's going to be 2nd down. They do get a yard there, but only a yard, leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. That catch good for only a couple. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
On the handoff, Gainwell.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The kick by Elliott is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Winston. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Kamara try the right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play, because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
And Lutz puts this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure, But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Harris. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on first down. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Jameis to throw it. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football and he's got a first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a home. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Hurts throw here complete into the hands of Hurts. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Winston to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Winston and the Saints now down by 10. A little over 40 seconds to go. And their undefeated season about to go by the wayside, barring a late miracle.
Winston.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Philadelphia, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.